Next question then would be, what's your schedule like independent artists, especially, you know, like, yeah, as of late, like performing at venues and all that stuff, you know, I always see you guys from time on your stories, like traveling now, and, you know, you're juggling like, you know, life outside of that, like your own jobs and everything like that. Yeah, like what's life as, yeah, what's life like as, you know, just trying to be an independent artist, just because maybe to a lot of people, like, it seems like clean cut, they're always putting out songs, and maybe it low-key looks like you guys are making a living off this, but what's it really like, just like, yeah, just trying to establish yourselves, and yeah, just also as independent artists.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's so much work. It can get exhausting. It really can. So I try to nap when I can. But again, yeah, we have full-time jobs, you know. And so I'm a graphic designer at an agency, and I work for the news station. So we both got our degrees in media. Yeah. So you know, we're using what we went to school for and all that. But you know, outside of that, like it's after you get off work, you know what I'm saying? It's like you get to the studio. Either we're in the studio, we're making music, or we're out getting booked for a gig and stuff like that. Like there's always something going on. So it's fun though. It's a rewarding. It's an exciting life. It really is. So like we still make time to like hang out with our friends. Yeah,
not just like back and forth with music and our jobs.
Yeah, for
try
sure.
to be balanced with everything.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Going, I don't know, like everyone always, you know, pushes the narrative of like, you gotta grind, you gotta keep grinding, like go. Well, like yeah, I mean you gotta have passion, you gotta have drive and all that, but you also gotta just make room to breathe and like enjoy life too. You know what I'm saying? So like yeah, making time for friends, hanging out and doing that, seeing family and stuff like that too. So it's you just gotta find balance in it all, but yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. So yeah, life of an independent artist, it's like, I don't know, you're constantly going. Eventually it's like all the time that I spend in my 8-hour shifts every day, like the goal is to be doing that, replacing that 8-hour shift that I'm at work with, you know, the music. Like obviously if we had all the time to just, you know, record and write music 8 hours a day, you know, for an 8 to 5, you know, would be super. I mean, we have a lot more content out, you know what I'm saying? So, but despite that, we're still having to, like, we're not making excuses. Like, we're doing the best we can. We're up late pretty much every night, doing something. So, it's work, man. So it's not just for anybody. If you seriously want to do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, become an artist, like, you gotta be willing to have that diligence, and otherwise it's just not gonna. You're not gonna get to where you want, to be honest.
Yeah, no, for sure. Just because I don't know, like we're in a day and age in the music industry, especially where being an independent artist, it's preached a lot, and it's kind of like it's a new wave, it's a new cool thing. But but I get the feeling at the same time, like people get caught up so much in it that to the fan it seems like, I guess, like the artist is having such a good time, but at the same time it's like, I'm pretty sure it is a lot of work to just upkeep and maintain your brand and everything like that. As opposed to, like having a label guide you and direct you and all that stuff. This is actually a question I didn't write down, but it just came to mind now. Just because, like, I noticed that it happens often in the rap space. I don't know how often it happens, like, I guess, like in the R&B space, but, you know, I always hear stories of, like, a lot of, like, you know, A&R, like, people, like A&Rs and not labels, try and, like, sweep up artists that they see like potential in like blowing up and all that stuff before they actually do blow up, so they can catch them before like whatever song pops off, and they could offer them like a small deal or anything like that. Have you guys ever had any other just like interest from just like A&Rs about like just, I don't know, just checking you guys out, or just kind of like just dropping in or anything like that? Or is it just like still in the works and you're still just like working to get there and all that?
Yeah, we I'm not gonna say any names, but we have had like major like labels reach out, like A&Rs from like companies that we've known about growing up. So it's crazy to see all those things, all those opportunities come forth.
Yeah. Within like it's some of them are just like you know what I'm saying, we kind of just like we pray about everything, you know what I'm saying, so it's like we really do walk this Christian lifestyle, and so we acknowledge like the Lord in all our ways. And so just because some person is going like, oh, I got this deal for you guys, you got great potential, like they're saying all that sweet stuff that you want to hear, whatever, like we're not getting starstruck by that. We're like, okay, this is cool. But Lord, like, what are you saying? It's like, what do you want us to go this route? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, we pray about it, and we just, you know, if we don't have peace about it, then we're like, you know, thank you, but no thanks. And so there's been a few instances like that, and it's been all done in love and understanding. But yeah, there's, as of like 4 days ago, we've been in talks with a label, like a major label that's like reached out, and here pretty soon we're supposed to be going down there. We're gonna be getting flown out to write some stuff. So it's gonna be either in Ohio or Florida. But we're really excited. We can't say too much. But, it's gonna be So it's really cool. Like seeing like people like starting to recognize you, because you don't think that's happening sometimes. You don't realize it, that the reach that your music is taking, and like who's talking about you at the time, like at any point, anywhere in the nation, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's cool that like people are starting to, you know, take wind of what we're doing. We'll see what happens. It's just been the first label that's like, yo, we'll fly you out, kind of thing. Like, we'll take care of you and all that. Like, so the other ones are kind of like, yeah, you'll have to pay your way. I'm like, that's what? No, like, what the heck is this? Like, scam. I know, you know what I'm saying? So this actually makes sense. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see what happens.
No, that's great. Just because, it's because I always hear stories of just like, artists that are about to blow up, so the A&Rs will just try and like pick them up before they blow up, and if they do cash in big and they do blow up, then, you know, they already have them under contract, and then like the artist can't really, like, I don't know, like, it just depends on the situation they're in, you know. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't work out, but it's just a random question that popped up. That's perfect. And then I guess next would be, I guess for people that don't generally know like what artists go through, like what's like the recording process like when it comes to putting out a song, because I'm pretty sure like I know like I used to feel this way whenever like an artist will put out a song or an album. I would like, part of me would be selfish and I'd be like, all right, like what's next, you know, like when's the next single, when's the next album, like, you know, like, and I guess some people don't understand the process where it's just like, you know, a lot of what you put your time and effort into, like it takes time to put out like a quality project, a quality album, or quality single, whatever. So what's that process like for just, for the general public that don't know?
For us, like, as far as writing a song, we like to kind of work backwards. So we'll actually make a melody, and then we'll sing the melody and record it, and then we'll add lyrics to that melody. Some people can just like write lyrics, but that's how we work. So after that, man, we'll find a beat that matches it, and then we'll write the entire song, and we won't just release it. We'll actually sit on it a couple of days.
Sometimes weeks.
Because like if it's hitting you every single time you listen to it, that means you have something special. You know, sometimes we'll make a song and then we'll go back and listen. It's like, this is not the vibe that we really thought it was gonna be. It's not hitting, and so you got to go back. But whenever something's like constantly hitting, you know, that's when we know we found something good. And so we take our time with it. And a lot of people rush. You don't need to rush. you gotta take your time with it, because once you release a song, man, it's out there, bro. You're constantly gonna think, man, I could have changed this melody, I could have made something different. So take your time, first time, and then you'll be satisfied every time you listen.
Yeah, you can't be caught up with quantity or quality. I mean, you hear that phrase all the time, but it's true. But a lot of artists don't live that. Like they don't approach their music that way. They're like, man, I need to get like 5 albums out, and every single song on that album is like just it's not performing well. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to take the time to like make a quality product that's something that people are going to want to listen to repeatedly. You know, and so like I think that was. I think a good example is like, you know, just like for me, like that was the first song that we dropped under like the B-Rose's label. And so like only releasing that after releasing that just that one song with the music video afterwards, like Rapzilla was like, that was a more despite what like the crew says or like other people in the industry were like, man, they didn't qualify to be Rapzilla freshmen. It's like, yeah, that's maybe like as far as like how long we've been in the industry. Yeah, we haven't been here in a long time. But from this one song, okay, we're not just like any other artists. You know what I'm saying? Like we're, you know what I'm saying? Like we put out quality stuff. You know, it's obvious. But even though we don't have a lot of content, like we're still worthy enough to like be nominated with these people who've been doing it longer than us, just because like, you know, like we have the same work ethic as they do. We have, you know, the same type of quality that we're trying to produce, and like, and it's obvious, you know what I'm saying? And that's just out of the Lord's goodness and faithfulness doing all that. But like, artists have to, our independent artists, man, you really just gotta be like, man, ask your friends, like send them your stuff, and like get feedback.
Friends you trust.
Friends you trust.
Yeah, friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Send anybody stuff get leaked. You know what I'm saying? Or someone just steal it. You know, so like. Yes, good point. But yes, man, just try to get some feedback on it. You know, learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can just tell. You can already tell. Like when you got a song, like, yo, bro, I got a song. Check this out real quick. You know what I'm saying? You can tell like how somebody responds if it's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what your main listener is going to how going to be reacting. You know what I'm saying? So get some people that are going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah,
just take right here, like, oh, that's fire, man, and just be trash. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I try not to be that friend. I always have some friends that like made music in the past, and I've always strayed away from just trying to be that always supportive friend, because I feel like it's just toxic after a while. Because then it's just like, you know, like I'm cool showing up to like your, you know, like your concerts, whatever it is, or you know when you drop something, like, oh, listen, I'll give it a shot for sure. But like at the same time, like, you know, like when you do build that fan base, you know, your fans are not like your friends, because you know your fans will tell you like if your music is good or not. So I always try and like stay objective as possible, even if like they might think like, oh, you're a hater or whatever sometimes.
Right.
But yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You do it for the benefit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a real friend would do. It's like you want them to do well, so it's like, hey, man, like.
Also, if you can't, like, if you don't feel comfortable sending yourself to a friend or something, send it to OB Critique Fridays.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah.
You straight up.
Yeah, he will. And but he'll do it in love.
He'll do it out of love.
Yeah, no, because I seen Obi. I seen Obi. I like his stuff. With the Critique Fridays, you know, some people send him stuff. You know, he'll tell you how it is for sure. Some people will hate on him for it, but yeah, no, I love his I love that Critique Friday stuff, because it's definitely needed, especially in CHH for the longest time, and yeah, it's a good way for a startup artist. So for sure, yeah. All right then. So then from there would be, I guess,